From Downers Grove South, this is Gracie with the Blueprint News Network. High school students are at the point of the school year where seniors are finishing up college applications, continuing applying for scholarships, and starting to figure out what they want to do for the next 4 years. With this in mind, there's a mix of emotions that are felt when thinking about next year. So, all this reflecting and stressing over making a decision that essentially will impact the rest of their lives raises a big question. How prepared do seniors feel for college? The first aspect of this complicated question is after 4 years of high school, how academically prepared do they feel? First, senior Hannah Martin, who plans on attending the University of Minnesota Twin Cities to major in architecture, shares how well Downers Grove South has prepared her.
Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty prepared. My time management is really good. I've also taken architecture classes and CAD classes here already, so I'm a step ahead of everyone else or most people.
Not far across town, Downers Grove North senior Maggie Ward plans to play college softball at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, where she will be studying marketing and communications.
Obviously, if I was going to like Harvard or Yale, I wouldn't feel as prepared. But because I'm going to pretty average academic schools, and I've taken my fair share of honors and AP classes, that I feel pretty prepared.
Finally, here is Hinsdale South graduate Abby Lieben, who is a freshman at Aurora University, where she is majoring in special education and getting a minor in American Sign Language.
Personally, I do not, just because I feel like COVID had like a huge impact on that because of not being in person for learning. But I feel like overall, like I'm good now.
When thinking about academics, the first thought is normally about the core high school classes. But what about electives? Ward believes that electives help more than core classes in regards to planning your future. She mentioned that it helps students determine what they really like outside of the core math, reading, and science. Similar to this, Lieben says that she only really had a few classes that were beneficial towards her planned career, including peer partners and her American Sign Language class. At some schools, being social and being involved in clubs, sports, or other activities is just as important as the classes students take. Ward shares her high school experiences and how she thinks it'll impact her social life when she gets to college.
I am the editor in chief of the DGN Omega, far superior than the Blueprint. I'm one of the editors in chiefs for the Omega. I am the leader of the End Zone, our student section. So socially, I feel like I'm pretty set. We'll see, making friends, and I think being on the softball team will help because I've also played volleyball, basketball, and softball at North. So I'm used to walking onto teams where I don't know anybody and then trying to make friends. And socially, I feel like I'll be okay.
Seniors can receive and send 50 plus emails a week from colleges. So, who is actually there to support them and guide them through the insane amount of emails and bullet points on their to do list? Martin says that her counselor was really helpful, and although she didn't utilize him a ton, she knew that he would be there to guide her if needed. To another extreme, Lieben explains her experience with her counselor.
I feel like I did all of my college stuff on my own. Like I feel like the school didn't really help me, and then when it came to my transcripts, my counselor was not very helpful. Like I had to email him like 5 and 6 times to get my transcripts sent over, and then there was one point where they were late too.
With all these key experiences in mind, how prepared do they feel? Ward says that because she's an athlete, a part of the recruiting process, and she has two older brothers, she feels more prepared than others. Since she's also a part of the journalism program, she's known for a while that she wanted to study communications. Lee even thinks that without COVID she would have been fine, but because of it the school took away finals, something that she wished she had more of in high school to help her with college. Finally, ending with Downers Grove South senior Martin, who has a specific perspective on how well she thinks she is prepared compared to her friends from DGS and friends from other schools.
Friends were kind of the same, but I don't know, definitely from other schools, I feel like DGS has prepared us a lot more.
There are so many aspects that impact how ready for college a student feels. No matter which aspect, wish the seniors around you the best of luck as they continue down this life-altering path. From Downers Grove South, this is Gracie with the Blueprint News Network.